Alrighty, let's continue. Interesting. I think that's pretty much how you dodge in this game, I think. Like when you're locked into someone or something, then you just like jump backwards to dodge, I think. Can't carry any more. Alright. One sec, just adjust the volume. For some reason the volume in this game is so low. Or maybe it's just... Oh, maybe it's just my Switch. Oh, they're attacking each other? Interesting. Oh, that still hit? Interesting. Can I jump to the side, maybe? Come on, mate. Hang on. Yes. Okay. I wonder if we're ever going to use these Zonite charges. We're collecting so many of them. Oh, an arrow. Nice. Stamella shroom, a nutritionist mushroom chock full of natural energy. Cook it to release its stamina restoration properties. I could probably kill this guy with one of these. That works. A board duster. Alright, hang on. Get something maybe that's cooked. That's damaged. That'll do. So many Zono charges. So I'm assuming after every single kill I get from these types of enemies, it just gives me a Zono charge automatically. Oh, here's another pot. Oh, you can pass time by the fire? Wait till morning? Okay. Can we cook anything in the fire? It sort of seems like it'd be a, like a cooking pot or something. Is that not a thing? Soldier Reaper. But I can't carry any more, so I'll get rid of... I'll get rid of the long stick, I think. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's a spear. Interesting. Alright, let's keep it moving. Discovery. Pondside Cave. Ooh, bright bloom seeds. A seed that's often found in caves or wells. When struck, it will take root and bloom, giving off a faint light from a small flower. one more up there. May as well get rid of the axe. These mysterious orbs scan their surroundings, take advantage of their glaring awareness, and attach it to an arrow to grant a homing quality. Okay. Aerodynamic material dropped by a defeated Keese. Arrows and thrown weapons fly farther with this item attached. Alright, we might need one of these to break it down. Crystallized salt from the ancient sea, commonly used to season meals that cannot be eaten in this form. Okay. This guy doesn't look too friendly. There we go. Let's run over and kill him. Oh, that's it? Bubble gem. Strange crystal left behind by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Strike it with a metallic weapon to generate a spark. This fire starter breaks after one use, but it creates a long-lasting flame for you to strike it. Mate, there's so many different items that we just collected. Bloody hell. There we go, some more rock salt. Oh, hang on. Okay. I mean, it's not like these guys are really that hard to kill. Giant bright bloom seed. A seed that's found underground. When struck, it will take root and bloom, radiating a large amount of light from a big flower. Oh. Old-fashioned upper body wear. It's got some holes, but the soft cloth feels good to the touch. It's hard to keep it wrinkle-free. Wonder if that's actually going to be better. Oh, it is better, actually. Interesting. Okay. So if I want to do this and attach something, like that for example, can I B to stop it? And then it's still there? Ah, interesting. That works. Ah, okay. Starting to get the hang of this now. Go to one of these. Alright, what have we got here? The rafts for crossing to the other side are broken. Transportation is on hold indefinitely. This is ordinarily where we send resources across the river. The only silver lining is that the Zonai devices are undamaged. Ah, it seems you don't know of the Zonai devices. They are necessities around here. Allow me to explain. This green thing is called a Zonai device. Okay, makes sense. The one you see here is a fan. You can produce wind on demand by striking it. They are self-evidently useful. We have a variety of Zonai devices for multitudinous purposes. Using Zonai devices does require energy. An external energy cell will be necessary in your case. Ah, I see you already have one. That's a relief. But perhaps a refresher explanation is in order. An energy cell stores the energy required to use the Zonai device. Its energy will replenish automatically while Zonai devices are not in use. Its capacity is not unlimited. Use the energy contained within wisely, otherwise you may run out at an inappropriate moment. Pardon the long explanation. It does not change our need for a raft. Zonai devices are extremely useful. Think creatively and you will find many ways to employ them. Okay. Just grab some stuff. Get a twig. What else we got here? The steward constructs were the first to be built. After that, we crafted others suited to different roles. Culinary, maker, you'll find all sorts of them still active in this place. Some become so skilled within their specialties that they surpassed us. We began to learn from them instead. You should take time and talk to them. They can teach you many things you might not know. Okay, so I have a pretty good idea of what we have to do here. First, we'll change this to the hand. Grab one of these. And we'll put it down like this. Grab the next one. Put this one over here. Yeah, that's looking pretty even. Actually, this way. Stick it like there. Makes sense. Try and get them as evenly distributed as possible. That looks pretty good, actually. So if I want to pick up this whole thing and just drop it in the water. Like that. They said hit it, right? Okay. Sick. So I only have to hit one and they both come on? Interesting. Grab some more of this stuff. A mushroom. So if I got this one, and then for example I want to fuse this with something. Oh wait, I can fuse it with a rusty broadsword? Wow, that's interesting. I fused the two weapons together? I did not think we'd be able to do that. Huh. And I'm assuming this is going to be used for cooking? Hang on. Oh, I probably have to light a... Oh, I have to light a fire. Alright, I think I get it. So where's that flint here? Oh, there we go. I could sit, but if I want to use this... Could I chuck some stuff in here? Like, for example... Where are my mushrooms? Over here. This. Whoops. I mean, that does work. It's not exactly what I had in mind, though. I don't know. Oh, you were going in this direction. This mountain path is especially rugged. You must take your environment into account when traveling. I've developed guidelines for traveling. This mountain path, shall I tell you, yeah? Hit me up, mate. Fire is a crucial tool when traveling the mountain path. A fire can be used to cook or warm yourself. I recommend using the flint. We did that. Next to a bundle of wood, then strike it with a metallic or stone weapon. This is my recipe for fire. There are several other methods, but it is best to internalize the basics first. Would you like to hear about cooking? Yes, you can cook anytime, anywhere. All you need is a pot with a lit fire. One method is to simply throw random ingredients into the pot. Others are more careful. This is the best way to make meals that can warm you up. Insects and monster parts are not edible. Do not cook horns or guts with food. Save these as materials for elixirs. Insects and monster parts are not edible. Okay. Elixirs are helpful in the mountains. They are an alternative way to warm your body or recover stamina. The first step in all cases is to start a fire. I mean, we sort of already got that far, right? And now he's saying we just have to drop some stuff in here. So, we'll try this one, I guess. I can't take it out here. Really? Huh. That doesn't work either. Maybe I have to like select it like this. Oh, here we go. Cook. Oh, so I have to hold it. Energizing cooked stem bulb. To check a meal's ingredients, select it from your inventory and then select the recipe. Oh, that's cool. Check recipe. Oh, look, number 165, number 18. Interesting. So what happens if I, like, I don't know. Can I cook this? Hot weather attack. Interesting. Did I try this already? Hasty mushroom skewer. Grants a low-level movement speed boost. This simple mushroom pack skewer has a colourful representation to thank for its meal. Can I combine multiple things together? Because right now it only feels like I can do one at a time. If I select this... Oh, I can hold more. Add. Hang on. Oh, look at this. Alright, now we go back, and now we cook it. Oh, okay, I get it. Instantly refills some of your stamina wheel. This simple mushroom packed skewer has its color. Yeah, okay. So it just like is a better, more powerful version of what we cooked. Okay. I get it. So what about my apples? This is going to be the last one we do. Hold it. And I'll do another one. And go back and cook it. Okay, sweet. I think that's a really nice way to sort of empty out your inventory. Just like as we collect a lot of things along the way. And we can make just a lot of meals. And then it sort of clears out the inventory a little bit. Just in case we have like an insane amount of apples. Just from like collecting them all the time. Oh. And these fans and stuff, do I pack them up and take them with me? Don't think I can do that, unfortunately. Okay. This looks like something I can break through. Oh, what is that target? You found me. But you see me. I didn't know someone like you could see the children of the forest. Well, if you see Hetsu, please return this to him. A korok seed. It's a small seed that was given to you by a korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what might happen. Oh, and friends are hiding in lots of different places, so you should keep an eye out while you wander around. Oh, wow. A Zonai charge. Okay. Alright. So now where? Can we get back out somehow? Or do we just have to... We might just have to climb out, to be honest. Oh, just. Oh, that's actually pretty close. Alright, nice. We'll go back to this for now. Oh, it has 9 damage on this. I wonder if this Chuju jelly is actually worth anything. Or if I... Whoops. If I do that... We won't use it now, we'll save it. Okay, starting to get used to the controls now. Took a little bit of time, but... After 2 hours or so... Starting to get used to it. So we've got minecarts over that way. Some other stuff over here. Oh! Wait, my thing wasn't attached anymore? Interesting. Ooh, okay, this is going to be a little bit hectic, I think. Whoops. Think we'll have to go for this one. What do we got? We got some stuff to eat, I think. That's pretty good. Ooh, that took off a lot of life, though. I can't block that? Or maybe I just have to wait for the attack animation to go through. I feel like... I don't know, I feel like I should be able to block that immediately. Like if I'm holding my shield up after I attack. I don't know. I guess there's a little bit of an animation delay. All the way back here. That's not too bad though. Do I still have my... Okay, I still got all my stuff. So we'll go back to maybe this one. You know what we're going to do? We'll do this differently. That works. Wow, that works really well. That guy just died as well? Oh, because of the fire. Oh, now I don't have any more arrows. Okay. That's not the end of the world, though. Nice. Roasted acorn. Baked apple. Oh, because we defeated all the enemies. Huh. Construct bow. Man, I'm going to be happy when we get to some sort of trader so we can sell all this stuff that we're picking up. All these extra weapons and things. A valuable ore that gives off mesmerizing iridescence, similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Oh, there goes the hammer. Oh wow, a lot of arrows in there. That was nice. That's the broadsword. Ooh. Look at this. Equip or take out your shield? Yeah. May as well grab that as well. Take the flint. Okay, I think we're good for now. Okay, so I guess we'll just attach a fan or two to the minecart, right? It honestly seems pretty straightforward. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that was close. That is also unfortunate. Can't go past there. This cave is especially dark. You will need a light in order to proceed to the mining site ahead. Do you have any blackberry seeds? Yes. We've got some of those. They're very shiny and bright. Oh, striking a bright bloom seed or attaching it to an arrow will cause it to activate on impact. The bright bloom you see... Okay. So, like, striking this one? No? Huh. Do we have any? I thought we had a few, actually. Oh, here. There we go. Wow, it actually lights up a lot. Does that not affect it at all? Really? There we go. An unusual material, or mineral, sorry, that has many purposes. Ancient extracted energy from it and refined it for crafting purposes and armor. Okay. Alright, let's go get some more zonite. Wow, there's a lot of zonite in here. May as well just collect as much as we can pick up, right? Look at it all. Up to 30. There might be an inventory cap. Maybe. Alright, let's have a chat to this guy. See what he has to say. Apologies for not noticing you. I was focusing on processing zonite. Oh, are you unfamiliar with it? This is the zonite I mentioned. It is a unique mineral that can be mined far beneath the land below. There are trace deposits of it on this island as well, but they are limited to this cave. Our society flourished by processing this substance into other materials. It's processed by smelting it into a furnace. It is thereby converted into materials with useful properties. A few such materials will be ready for your review shortly. Wait one moment. Okay. I will now explain what sorts of materials that ore can be processed into. Zonite technology is typically powered by zonite charges. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting zonite into other useful materials is in this way is called processing. Oh my god, okay. Zonite charges are what power zonite devices and constructs. A charge can be consumed to replenish your energy cell. Do you need any... Okay, I get it, I think. Crystallized charges are a solidified form of zonite charges. We mainly use them as raw material in the construction of energy cells. Please visit anytime you require... Mate. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit of understanding, but I think I sort of get it for now. I think we're gonna need a ton of this stuff. Alright, what you got for me, mate? This is a minecart station. Excavated resources can be transported from here. Could it be that you have forgotten to bring zonite capsules? You have forgotten yours, or perhaps you may not know what I mean. Zonite capsules are a convenient means of carrying portable zonite devices. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few spares. The ones I gave you were fan types. You can deploy them at any time, but they will generate wind when struck. Zonite devices are useful and come in many varieties. I always carry several with me at any occasion. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I keep watch for such individuals. The spares I gave you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget again. Remember that a device cannot be put back in its capsule. Think carefully before deploying one from your pouch. Ooh, okay, gotcha. So, I would say we put this over here. And then we need to get a zonite capsule, or we need to use it. How do we use it again? Oh, here. Take out. There we go. Now I need to use freehand to attach it on. Sick. I'm not sure if we needed 2 fans to get up, but hope this is going to do the trick. Seems good. Up we go. Making progress. The time bell that sounds from the Temple of Time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell. When we heard it in the evening, we knew it was time to rest. It also played its part in our traditional ceremonies. In a way, it was this place's beating heart. The slide of the temple and the sound of its bell stir fond memories in me. Huh. Okay, we got a fan here. Where to go? Where to go? What is this? Device dispenser operation confirmed. On track to meet today's zonite capsule production target. Oh, do you want to use the device dispenser? I have nearly met my target. You are welcome to use it. Yes, this is a dispenser. Produces zonite capsules by converting certain resources. The resources it accepts are things such as construct horns. Oh, construct horns as well. You can process resources that you hold by dropping them into the receptacle. It is similar to using a cooking pot. Shall I explain? No, I think I'm good, buddy. Okay. Hang on. What should I throw in here? The charges, right? I don't think that's what he means. The Zonite. Oh, here, these. Zonite charge. A material used as a power source. It's used to recover a small amount of energy. Did that actually do anything? Or maybe we need to hold it like that. Oh yeah, okay, nice. Wow. Portable pot. Flame emitter? Wow. Okay, cool. I wonder how long that takes to refill again, or if it's only like a one-time thing. Oh, that's the same guy, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm good, buddy. Okay, so the shrine is up there, so we need to go through this cold territory, it seems like, first. Just want to double check if there is anything else over here, maybe. I think that's one of the shrines we already completed. Yeah, that is. That's back going the other way. There is something down here, though. We'll have a look. Some arrows. Energizing elixir. Restores your stamina, which is used when performing physical actions such as walls or swimming. I mean, apart from that, I think we're pretty good. I'm not sure I've been to that island before. But, I mean, on the other side, I don't actually think we really need to. What's this? Forge construct. Oh, that's what the dispensers look like. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think we just have to go the other way. So we will make our way towards the next shrine. I wonder how we get a health upgrade, because I feel like 3 hearts is not a lot. There we go. Still don't actually know what that choo-choo jelly is used for. I need to reach my friend. We saw one of these before, actually. But I didn't understand how I could help him get over there. I mean, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Can I put him in there, though? I don't think I can. So how do I let him know that he can go get his friend? If I, like... If I create the minecart and everything. I don't know. It's strange. So what's in that direction? Cold? Mining cave? I also have no idea what those are for. Like these floating platforms. I have no idea what that's for, mate. Oh, I can... No way, I can just grab it? I can use it? Oh, interesting. Is it... Can this just levitate? Oh, wow. So it's a way to get up to, like, higher places, maybe. Interesting. We'll go over here and check out this cave first, because why not? Oh, what's this? This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook it to create the dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. Oh, nice. The snowy mountain above is extremely cold. Unprepared travelers will swiftly lose vitality and may even die. Are you fortified against the cold? I'm going to say I'm all set. Because I'm pretty sure I just need to use these spicy peppers, right? So we will use these spicy peppers, maybe in a recipe. Cold resistance 1230. Grant slow level cold resistance. The spiciness of these thingy-mabobbies is good. Okay. Before we do go through the cave though, because I feel like that's sort of progressing to the next area. I want to see if I can rescue this guy or take him over to his friend. Because last time I feel like we did it as well, but it didn't. I don't know, it just didn't work. Alright, buddy, we're going to use a fan here. And hopefully that'll be enough to get you to your buddy. Take out the device. Maybe if I talk to him now. Maybe if I hit him. Oh, maybe I can pick him up, actually. Oh, I didn't think of that. I can literally just pick him up. Oh, I should have thought of that before. Oh, I can even attach him to it. That's pretty funny. Oh, this is going to be awkward, though. Oh, no. I thought he might fly off, but that's fine. Go, unstick him. So how do I get you to your friend? Like that? Reunited at last. Korok seeds. Ah, okay. So I could have got a few more Korok seeds, I think, from that first one as well. Okay, there we go. Nice. Check out this before moving on. Zonite. I guess I'll take it. Alright, there are a few fins here, so we won't get any of our Zonite things out. We're just going to use the ones we have. go. I can't grab that from here? Damn. Oh, it's broken. Well, that's awkward. How would I fix that? I have an idea. Maybe I could use this instead. That'll come back down. But that's not that much of an issue. Come on. There we go. If I attach these together... I mean, that's not stable at all, is it? Wow, the physics in this game is pretty unreal. I did not think that would be so... like, work like that. So that's going there. Alright, let's try something else. Is that like a plank of wood? Not really. No plank of wood that I can attach to the bottom? Oh, mate, I'm running out of ideas. Maybe... Actually, I have an idea. I just, like, attach it like this. That's pretty interesting. Okay, here we go. Do this. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. This might actually work, because it's only going to be connected to the left side. Alright, let's go. Oh, nice! Awesome, that actually worked. So now charge. So there's got to be something up here worth our while. Another charge. Portable pot. Okay. Was that really worth our time? I feel like a portable pot is pretty easy to come by. And there's not really any other reason to come up here, right? That's it. Huh, unfortunate. Okay. It is how it is. Yeah, because we can't get over to that other island from here. So that was it. There's just nothing else to do now. Interesting. I guess we'll go back. It's still satisfying knowing that we did solve it. I'm gonna have to bring this back a little bit, otherwise it's gonna fall straight down. Oh, it's just gonna fall down anyway. Oh, can I stop this? Yeah. Okay, we'll put this over here. Go back over. I'm starting to actually get used to it now. Like even crafting and stuff. I think this is all just about repeating the process and just getting used to the systems in the game. It's really interesting, like the physics and stuff in this game is pretty extraordinary how everything just interacts with each other. Okay, so let's go to the cave system. Because that sort of seemed like the next step in this whole journey. Nothing over here. I feel like this is exactly the type of cliff face that would be hiding something, you know? I guess not. Okay. Let's make our way up. How many arrows do we have? Is there just a quick way of finding that out? Well, that says 30. Maybe 30 is the max. Oh, hang on. Wait, what? This is just a dead end. Oh, no it's not. Here we go. Temperature is getting cold. Find warmth soon or you'll take damage. Ah, okay. You can see the temperature down the bottom right there. So I think this is the perfect time to use that recipe that we made. This one here. Nice. So hopefully we won't take that damage anymore. We can have a look over here. We got 12 minutes. Hopefully that's enough to do a little bit of exploring before moving on. We'll see. I think this is pretty straightforward what we have to do. You found me, Korok Seed. Bye-bye. Alright. It's interesting. There's like little funny quests or like puzzles and things just hidden all over the environment. Something up the top there as well. You know what? I'm too curious. We're just going to have to run up and see what this is. This is definitely a game where I'm not going to be rushing through it. I'm going to be sort of just taking it in as we go because I also feel like it's a game that you probably can't rush through. Just because if you try, I mean, obviously there's people that could, but I mean, you've seen how I'm playing. I feel like I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Wait, what is this? Excuse me? Can I jump onto it, maybe? I mean, I couldn't examine it either. You know what? I'm wasting too much time. My cold resistance is going to run out. I'm just going to have to make a run for it now. There's another guy over here. Oh! Oh! That came from an ice. It's cool to touch and squeezing it seems to relieve stress. Ah, okay. What do you got for me? Whoops. The soldier and Captain Constructor are only doing their duty to protect the garden. At the time, it was sadly necessary to protect our lands. I am terribly sorry for any threat they pose to you now. Oh, okay. We're probably going to be coming up against... Oh, that's just the constructs that he's been referring to the whole time. What do we want? We want... I wonder what this does, actually, if I fire it. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Oh, no, my bow's badly damaged. That's unfortunate. You know what? We are going to create another one of those, just in case the first one runs out. Oh, what? Oh, because there's no fire. True. Okay. Do we have any flint? Yeah, we got some. There we go. Mate, this game is really interesting. Wait for that to cook. Okay. Cold resistance. Back on track. Got 9 minutes remaining. Actually, I don't want to... Oh, should we actually use that? Oh, wow. Let's leave them alone for now. Oh, did I die? I guess the chill choo-choo was like next to me and exploded. Hey, with 3 hearts, it's really hard to calculate everything. Sort of. I don't know, it's weird. Or I just don't expect there to be an enemy there. So much safer just to go in with my arrow. Maybe I can use this. That works. Oh wow, that does take off a lot of health, doesn't it? Yes. We can't do this, we don't have any... Don't have any more room. I'll take the broadsword. Ah, that's about it. Spicy peppers, alright. Discovery. Bottomless cave. A dangerous flower that contains an explosive element does not mix well with fire or electricity unless the goal is to blow things up. Okay. I don't think I can actually take that out with this weapon. Maybe this one will do. I need to fuse something, I think. Like fuse one of these. that. There we go. There's a dude, like, something somewhere. Here he is. Nice. Is that enough? Okay. Good stuff. We've still got 7 minutes of cold res. There is a chest over there. We might grab that first. Bomb flower. Yeah, I don't know what the ember's actually for. Valued as a component in decorations and crafting since ancient items. Who knows, mate? This game is full of mysteries. Oh, is that hostile? I think it is. Okay, this might be a good opportunity. To test out the bomb flower. That didn't really do that much though. Maybe we can do that and just go past it. That works. Grab some of these along the way. Okay. Got 6 minutes. Oh, we got another one. Okay, we can just do the same thing we just did, right? Just gotta be quick about it. Flame emitter. Oh, actually... Oh, I could have used the flame emitter, right? Flame emitter shield. Look at this. So what happens if I shield now? Oh, that's how you take these guys out. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and it drops a crate. Like stone. A strange rounded stone from a like made of crystallized inner fluids. It's good for ingredient exteriors.
Yep.
Another opal. Okay, we could have taken the other one out as well then, now that I know how to actually do it, but... That's fine. Learn something new every single time you play. I guess with this game it's crazy. Okay, I feel like we're still in the training area right now. Like, we haven't even made it out of the practice area. It just introduces you to the game. Got some... Oh, it's a branch. What is that noise that keeps happening? Is that the bell they're referring to? To tell us what time it is? I think it is. Oh, that's right. I'm still using this funky this funky shield. I might have to change up my shield. Well, actually, it's doing pretty good against these ice jujus. We might just leave it in there. Spice pepper. Surely we're getting close to this shrine now, right? It's just over here. I'm not sure if I can climb up that. I was gonna say we could just freehand that out maybe. That actually worked. Oh, I have an idea. Because I don't think I can climb up there. But look at all the trees lying about. You know what? Let's just do this. Alright, this is gonna be 100 IQ. Hang on. Oh, we'll have to lay them on the ground first. There we go, you get over here. Okay. Do you think maybe we need one more? I think we might need one more, actually. Oh, actually, I don't think we needed one more. Oh, maybe it's just too steep. Can I not climb up it, just like normal climbing? Alright, let's try something else. Maybe I can do it like this. So that seems like a little bit of a better platform. It's just gonna fall down. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. Oh, I could wedge it in between. Like that. Oh, that's pretty good. I feel like I can get up from there. Okay. Hopefully this isn't just me procrastinating the whole time. And it is actually a viable solution. Yeah, nice. While we're here... You're kidding. Alright, we'll go up again. While we're here, we might actually have to use our second cold resistance potion that we made. Really? Nice. Alright, we'll use the second one now. You can creep around. I have no idea what would be good here. Maybe this. That does damage. What else we got? Maybe a pepper. Didn't really do much. Alright, let's go, mate. Ooh, damn, okay, hang on. I too can play that game. Oh, what? I feel like blocking in this game is nearly non-existent. Like, if you're just swinging in for a few hits, you can't just block. Like, it just doesn't work. I don't know, maybe I'm too used to really reactive games, but yeah, that just, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me at all. Oh, you're kidding. We have to chop all the trees down to get up again. You know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm going to forget about it. And we're just going to keep moving on because, yeah, I don't actually think... Like last time we solved the puzzle like that, it took like 15 minutes. And we ended up getting like a Zonai pot or something. Like something ridiculously redundant. So we might just leave that for now. But having said that, I still actually don't know where we go from here. Oh, I think we actually do need to get up there. No, we don't. We need to get up here. But isn't it still the same problem? We have to build like a ramp? Yeah, that's why all the trees are here. I'm pretty sure that's the problem at hand. We just have to build ourselves a ramp to get up. Okay. Cut down a few trees. Is that one gonna roll down? Nah, it's fine. Okay. So we'll put this one here. Grab this one. You can connect like that. Alright, I mean it's not perfect, but good enough for now. We'll get one more. That might be enough. Oh no, I feel like I've been muted for a long time. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. If I was muted, I apologize sincerely. Sometimes I cough and mute myself and then forget to unmute it, so... Okay, sorry about that. So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. So I assume we're about to get another power. Ascend. Move upward through solid material and emerge on top. This is the Ascend ability. It lets you travel through what's directly above you to ascend through it and emerge on top of it. You'll find it quite useful in all sorts of places and situations. Use Ascend and receive the blessing from this shrine. Huh. Okay. This first one seems pretty obvious, I think. Cool. If we ascend onto this one, it's not going to be high enough, right? Oh, there's a chest there, though. I was thinking there might be something there. Stone axe. Can't carry any more. I guess we'll get rid of this one. It's nearly dead. Oh, we'll get rid of it. Get rid of this one. Hang on. Thank you. Okay, hang on. What are we gonna do here? We could just throw this weapon. See your baddie. I'll grab the Solid Reaper. What's this old wooden bow? We don't really need that. What is this? Actually, we won't use that yet. We need to just break through this somehow. There we go. Construct bow. Wow, this is really interesting. This Ascend ability. Now we have to time it? Wait for it. Wow, that is sick. Okay, yeah, they say this every time. There we go, another shrine completed. Light of Blessing. So there we go, 3 out of 3. We've got our 3 abilities. Okay, now we're going to go back to the door and rescue Princess Zelda. I see you've restored some power to that new arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. Updated the closed door. So I'm not exactly sure what the quickest way to get over there would be. But this definitely looks like we would have to jump up through this. Alright, with our new ability. Here we go. Oh, nice! Warm greaves, believed to be from a very long time ago. Despite the old look, the heat-retaining material makes it pleasantly resistant to cold temperatures. Cold resistant. So does that just make us completely cold resistant all the time then? It replaces this, but that's okay because this is actually better anyway. It had more armor on it. Wow. What is there to do now? We're gonna have to ascend up through that, I think. Alright, we have arrived. Oh, I get what I have to do with these now. Hang on. We want to freehand this and put it like around about like that sort of. So I can still grab onto it. Oh, that's too high. Oh, actually, now we can ascend through it, can't we? Oh, that's sick. It all makes sense. And we can double check what's up here. A wing. I can harness lift to ride the wing to fly further, try balancing to the center of the wing. Oh, okay. We'll check if there's nothing in here. Nothing? Alright, let's head over to that other area. I think we've got more than enough Zonai charges to unlock this little capsule over here as well. Okay, so where are my charges? Nice. Okay, there's a wing as well. My duties today are complete. Oh, this is a rarity. It's unusual for me to receive visitors here. I assume you will require Zonai devices to descend the mountain. Would you like to use the device dispenser? Oh, actually, we've already done that. This is why I'm preparing the wing-type Zonai devices. They are useful tools for making your descent. Zonai capsules are very convenient. They are portable from a Zonai device that you can retrieve at any time. I suggest that you deposit resources in the device dispenser before proceeding. We have already done that, mate. Don't worry. So, I'll grab this and just chuck it down here. Oh, actually, we don't need it. There's already a couple down here. The Zonai devices were the pinnacle of our technology. We built an advanced civilization with them and flourished for many, many years. If you can master the use of the Zonai devices, your quest will be much easier. Okay, so it almost looks like this is like a ramp, you know? So we'll chuck this over here. Oh no! Oh no! Couldn't grab it. Oh, look at that! Okay, we'll try round 2 then. That is pretty sick. If we can ride on it. I'm assuming we can. We'll jump on this one. Before it's too late. Here we go. Let's take it straight to the temple, baby. Oh, that's sick. I don't think we really need to do much steering here. It's gonna pretty much go where we want it to go. Look, you can sort of steer it as well by... Whoa! Oh, that is awesome! Wow! This game. The closed door complete. Oh, another one. Reverse an object's movement until it goes back to where it was. You can stop the reverse movement at any time. Ah, recall. The ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw is a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was a sort of echo, one that reflects her sheer will. That you've now been given this ability, no doubt it will prove to be important. Okay. There's nothing down the bottom. So I would assume that we have to use it on this. Stop. There we go. Now we'll try it on this one. Oh, whoops. Sick! Oh no, we don't have enough hearts. This door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. You remain in a weakened state, you're not yet strong enough to open it, but there is one more shrine on the island, there you can get another blessing. Ah, okay. If you add that to the other blessings you received at the shrines and offer them all to the goddess, you might just find your way after all. Let me see the Puripad. The Puripad lets you travel to a certain place. Oh, to certain places instantly. Now see all of the blue marks on your map? You can travel instantly to any of them. I'd suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Use the travel function to reach that area quickly. You'll find the last of the island shrines around there somewhere. Oh, wow. How convenient. Okay. Find Princess Zelda has been updated. So we can fast travel there, I assume, just from inside here. Okay, but for now, I think this is where I'm going to stop it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll continue on from here in the next one. I'll catch you later.